Good evening, Patriots. Dan Dubois, Canadian Combat Coalition. We're also known as C3. We're at the campsite on the eve of our rally, the Canadians for Canada rally, which will be tomorrow, Saturday, July 14th, and Sunday, July 15th. And lo and behold, we run into Kevin Goudreau here at this campsite. And there's been all kinds of nasty stuff going around the internet, and I'd like to caution patriots out there that, you know, the left feeds you a lot of crap, and the left feeds you a lot of bull, and we know this. Well, the right does too. They both have an agenda, and lies and deceit seem to be a way of life in both camps. The two camps are very much alike when it comes to trying to prove their agenda, spreading lies and deceit. So I want to tell you guys straight out that Canadian Combat Coalition is a multicultural group, that we have many cultures in our group, that we've invited the Chinese, the Hindu, and all the cultures that we could think of to attend our rally tomorrow. Kevin is also going to attend our rally tomorrow. Kevin has been accused of being a white supremacist, a Nazi. It's not a secret that he has a swastika tattooed on his chest. So, you know, I like most patriots, I don't like that crap. We don't believe in that, we don't endorse that. We stayed away from Kevin because I felt that, you know what, we don't endorse that belief, so we have to stay away from that guy. I don't even have Kevin, unfortunately, as a friend on my Facebook. And I'll tell you guys something. Kevin comes from the same hometown as I do. He knows all the people I do in Sudbury. So we know each other. And, you know, so I don't know what people believe, and I don't know what Kevin is going to tell you. But with that said, Kevin, it's up to you to let us know your beliefs.
All right, first off, I'm not a Nazi or white supremacist. I was more extreme when I was younger. Yes, that's true. I'm not going to deny that. And I got some tattoos that I got, 20 years ago. But today, you know, people may call me a white nationalist, but I'm more of an ethno-nationalist in the sense of preserving the Canadian heritage, culture, and values of Euro-Canadian settlers, and including Native Canadians that helped us build this country and fight against the British and helped us explore. And also the third world immigrants that have been here for generations, that have contributed to society, that are hardworking, that are not, here to leech off the system, and that are, good people. I'm fine with that. My problem is with people that come here to take advantage of what we have, that plead asylum when there's no reason for asylum or refugee. They're just here to rape us. I'm against the Islamification of Canada, bringing their Sharia law here, and when giving these people that are using a con special privileges and rights that we don't have. Special, for instance, say Sikhs are allowed to carry a kirpan in a courthouse in Ontario now, which is, yes, it's a ceremonial religious artifact, but I've seen them stab each other with them in Surrey, British Columbia. And if another Canadian citizen walks into a courthouse with a pair of nail clippers, they're escorted out. Jobs, government jobs. For instance, the Toronto City Council, they're hiring interns, only Muslim interns. And other government positions, only certain ethnic groups. That people should be judged on their character and their ability, not by the race. And I take people on a case-by-case basis. There are a-holes in every group, and I take people on a case-by-case basis. I don't group everyone together and make a judgment on that. I've met with people. I've been in a Sikh temple. I've talked to people from the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq. I've talked to all those people to get to the bottom of it, because I'm not going to listen to the leftist liberal media that's going to feed me a bunch of crap when I can make a judgment call by myself.
I want to, and we're going to get asked, I'd like you to explain your shirt, what it means. And also, I'd like you to tell us why, if you say that you've changed your beliefs, that you haven't taken that tattoo off. Why you haven't just tattooed. Like, I think, my opinion, is if you really wanted to shed that Nazi stigma that's been associated with you, I would shed that Nazi tattoo as fast as possible. I'd put something else on it, and then I would publish that right away, that look, okay, it's gone. Can you answer those questions?
Fair enough. Okay, this is, the Canadian Nationalist front t-shirt. Our heritage, our homeland. This is the Celtic cross, which is a Christian symbol from the Middle Ages. And we have the royal emblem from the red ensign, part of the original Canadian flag in our history and heritage. This embodies heritage and culture and the settlers that helped build Canada, in my opinion. And the swastika tattoo, I'm an idealist, I'm stubborn, I try to take it back. I got it as a symbol of white pride. It wasn't for nothing to do with Jews or Hitler or any of that stuff. For me, it's for white pride. And my vision of it, which is, you can look it up, it's called the Gammadion. It's a Greek symbol. Each part of it is a letter gamma, 4 times, and it symbolizes the Greek sun god Hanon. And why I have flames around it, because the sun god Hanon breathes life into the earth and whatnot. And I'm still stubborn that way, kind of trying to take it back, and I like to explain to people why I got it and what it represents to me. It's not representing Hitler, it's not representing anything against Jews. It was a white pride thing when I got it. And all my tattoos, I have Greek symbols, Celtic, Scottish, Irish, my French coat of arms. Everything is historical and has a specific meaning. It's about pride, heritage, and culture, and that's the bottom line. And also, it's going to be quite expensive to get this covered up as well.
So there you have it. You've heard it right from Kevin. I've heard both arguments. I've heard people say, leopards don't change their spots. I do know that leopards don't change their spots, but people do change. I've seen people go from good to bad and vice versa. So I wanted people to hear it right from Kevin, maybe shed the stigma that he's had. So if anything, Kevin, I want to make clear, is not a C3 member. He does his own thing. You were actually running for politics even, right?
I'm running for city council in October.
Okay, so he's running for city council. And let's remember one thing, and I got to make this clear, that whether Kevin and I agree on things or don't, and it almost sounds like we do, because a lot of the things he said I kind of agree with, but it is what it is. It's not about a love fest. This is not a rally that's supposed to bring me and Kevin closer together. What this is about is that Kevin doesn't like this government, and C3 and Dan Dubois doesn't like this government. So my enemy is my ally till we get this fight done. And then we go our separate ways. That's same with the groups. That's why there's different groups. That's why there's just not one group, because fact of the matter is, every group has different policies, every group has different beliefs, and people are joining the groups they feel suit them better. So I just wanted you guys to hear C3. At this time, I can't say I don't endorse, I can't say I do endorse Kevin. Time will tell. Actions speak louder than symbols and stuff like that. So let's see what Kevin does in the future. I wish you luck. And C3.
And thank you for allowing me to say my piece, Dan.
All right. You take care. Have a great day, Patriots.